Hello, everybody. My name is Casey Eileen. It's been a minute since I've been on here because I, like many lightworkers, have been experiencing this season of shedding, of quietness, of stillness, and just being very much within my own journey. So I send so much love to anybody who has been experiencing those energies with me, because they're a ride. But I got called on here today with my guides. They said that simply to go into flow and trust, and they were ready to deliver light and a message. So without further ado, that is what I'm going to simply allow. So I'm going to invite all of you here with me to take a few deep breaths with me as we center. As you breathe, I just invite you to imagine that you are breathing in your own soul energy. And as we breathe out, I invite you to imagine that you're reaching your light and love out to anyone who finds themselves drawn to this time and this space, so that we can all be connected in the here and now together. I am love, I am love, I am love. Hello. This is a being of light on Casey's team, whom has not spoken before in this space. I am here with love, with energy, and with a message. For I who am speaking am of an elemental nature. Many of you listening have been experiencing a releasing, a wandering, confused energy, as parts of you that have come to the surface to release have emotionally, physically, mentally been releasing in your day-to-day life. And this is a bit of a confusing energy when one perhaps had expectations that one would be enthralled within the deep magic at this moment. However, I come here with great light to say to the dear friends gathered here that this period of this confused energy, this releasing energy, this has been supported by the moon. This has been supported by the sun. This has been supported by the blows of energy upon earth itself to ready you, to allow you, to bring forward a transformation within your centered, sovereign self. This is as it is meant to be. And we on the other side have been supporting with great love as each of you have faced the challenges of this time of karmic release, which many gathered here have been experiencing. And now each of you are beginning to enter a new phase of the becoming. While you are not yet the sprout that has sprouted from the soil, you have already begun to unfurl your greenling sprout from your seed, which held its infinite potentialities. And at this moment, you are preparing yourself to burst from the soil and to begin to grow in the direction of the sunlight which calls you. This is an interesting time as a light worker, for you have been subjected to the more firm plans of your karmic experience up until now. And now you are beginning to enter a phase where you are creating, choosing, walking in the deep-rooted sovereignty of your heart center. On the other side, we are busy in great anticipation, for each of your guides are currently creating a multitude of potentialities. You may potentially see it as different roads which leads from one start, or perhaps you simply see it as the wind may blow in any direction it chooses. And this is a newer energy to light workers, which we are preparing. For this is a year for you to begin to act from your own centered soul, from your own sovereignty embodied upon earth, to choose the path with which you wish to walk, to choose the project with which you wish to join. And this is a new feeling to many and can be overwhelming to many, as Casey has experienced an overwhelmment with this energy. For she has simply followed often the path she originally set, and now there is no set path. It is open cycles of becoming. What is beautiful, and that is becoming hard at times for you to see, for you are used to an old way, is that no matter which wind you choose to lift yourself with, no matter what road you choose to take at your crossroads moment, all pathways, all potentialities lead to your becoming, to your soul embodiment, to your loving soul purpose you chose to come to be in the here and now for. That is new to many, for in the old way, a choice to open one door meant that all others faded away, and a choice would alter completely the trajectory of your existence as a soul in a physical life. Yet what we are trying to teach Casey, and what we are beginning this message with to you now, is that this is no longer the way you create upon earth. You are part of its cycles. You are part of your soul's own divine creation towards its becoming. So if you choose the left fork, you shall still find yourself in the oasis island of your soul's most beautiful artistic expression, as if you had taken the right fork, which would be a completely different path, and yet you would find yourself in the same oasis of your soul's fullest expression in embodiment. We begin with this message, for there are many of you, including Casey, overwhelmed by this new way of creating, which this overwhelmment is causing a paralysis energy within you, a pulling away energy, a fear to step energy. The seed which sprouts does not fear to break the soil. It longs to break the soil. It does not fear whether it shall grow this way or that. It simply allows the wind, the light, the air, the sun, and the water to work in oneness with its being as it grows in the direction its heart finds the sunlight. We ask you to bring this energy into this next month, for many light workers will hold many potentialities and possibilities and decisions in these next coming months. And you are welcome to create in this new dharmic way, to allow yourself to know that if you open this door and walk down this path and realize, this sunshine hits my left face a little too harshly. I have decided I am going to go this way. Immediately, a door will open and you may do so. This is in many ways training grounds, practice times for how you shall create on earth as an embodied soul. And we are here, your guides are here to not tell you where to go, not tell you what to do, but to be there in support and to guide you as you begin to remember how to create life from a deep sovereignty of soul. And this is what we have great joy in doing. Taranai kia kutroku vroki se tarana. Avie katangi se troku vusukutranda tia katarale akutraki se taraki atranda. Avraki se heruku vutuku vraki kandarak cheki akutrani atrananai. Avri kia tangi truku zukutanda ki seta. Avri kia ta kia truku sokota shekitangi atrati kia tratanga tru. Vrale kia ku drakshe kia ku vranda. Amdaki sete yakanga chetataki katraki satrakam brotruku kutranda chakand. Now there is a second subject we desired to bring forward to you today. And this is a playful yet important subject for your current now. We are love, we are love, we are love. We have decided that we desire to be the ones to deliver this message. We are a pair of elemental sprite-like beings who float around Casey often to help connect her to the elemental world. For Casey has a deep connection to the elemental world, and we desire to bring forward an energy of lightness and a few bits of information to help you connect to the elemental world. For you see, connecting to we elementals is a very important part of your current journey. For we are an energy of an in-between. We are an energy which is a connection between you and Mother Earth. We are the in-between, and you are currently entering in a time of creation, as our friend has told you. However, the elements and the elementals are here to help you in this creation. For you see, elementals, and there are many forms to elementals. There are forms you know of, such as we fairies, such as the cosmic dragons, such as the fae, such as what has been known on earth. And there are elementals of the earth, wind, and fire whom you do not know. Yet, what is a core part, a soul foundational part of elementals is the concept of play. We create through playing. That is how we create the magic that you can see now. That is how we create the sun sparkles that glitter the snow. That is how we create with the creatures the chorus of bullfrogs singing April's song. That is how we create an earth that holds joy, wonder, and awe as she is always meant to be. And we are inviting you, as you become who you are, into your play. We have an ability to connect with you when you allow yourself to play. So, for example, when Casey came out and built a snowman, she was surrounded by us. However, she had her perceptors closed and was not able to perceive us around her. However, if she were to go outside again and play in the snow and ask us into her play, suddenly, perhaps she would see sparks of light. Perhaps she would feel our energy dancing around her skin. Perhaps she would begin to see elemental beings poke their head out of the forest in soft form. We understand that this time you have been going through has been more dense, has been more heavy, and because of your human beingness, it can be difficult for you to join us in the energy of play. Yet we are there and desire to connect with you. We have reached a point. We are ready to connect with light workers, and we also have great power in helping you create your future paths with play. So, for example, if you are given that path that our friends spoke of before, where there's a left fork and a right fork, we encourage you to not be huddled over your laptop, future planning and spinning. We encourage you to come outside and to enact in just a bit of play, whether that is beating two sticks together, or throwing snow, or running your hands through the moss. Open yourself to play and invite us in, and then ask us to help you create your life. Ask us to help you understand which path you desire to create. Ask us to help you feel which path is your path of play and light, for we have been helping humans across the millennia to connect to their true nature, to their true self. And that is why we are here now, asking you to invite us in and to believe we are there. It is often hard and has been hard for others to believe in our energy, for we are the energy of the in-between. We are the energy between elements that cannot be seen, yet we can be felt. And when you open your heart in play to us, you can feel us around you. You can feel us dancing around even a city tree when you open your heart in play. There are many ways to recognize us. We are the dance between the shadow and the light. We are the sound of trickling water playfully babbling a new tune. We are the sparks of light you catch in the corners of your eye. And we are the joy you feel when you build a snowman. This is our energy, and part of how you operate in these new training grounds, practice grounds that our friend brought forward that you are now in, is to partner and connect with us. For you are creating on earth as she becomes what she came here to be, an embodiment of magic, wonder, and awe. And we hold her energy, this childlike wonder energy within the depths of our heart. And this is how we wish to help you remember how to create from this place of play. It has been heavy for so long, and we know, and we love you, and we are here even on your hardest days. If you come outside and invite our energy to you, invite our connection to you, you will suddenly see the world through eyes of magic that will lift the veil long enough for you to understand the sovereign, magic, playful soul whom you truly are. We are a part of this awakening in a very important role. And we have been looking forward to this role for a very long time. And how it begins is you, who have found us, who have found Casey, and who have found each other, to open yourself to create in play. Open yourself to our energy, and we shall reveal ourselves to you. Discount nothing, for we work in a light touch. We work with the imagination. We work with the play between the shadow and the light. We work in an open heart, and all of you have been preparing yourselves, opening your heart, transforming your bodies, connecting to your heart space, so that we may connect in fullness and create in play together. We are going to leave at this for now. There is so much we could tell you about us, but for now, this connection is how we reveal more to you. So we believe that usually Casey's guides leave an exercise. We don't like homework. But this is not homework. This is a moment of joyful play. We simply invite you to come outside. To come outside, perhaps in a time when you are facing a decision, or to simply come outside when you are feeling your heart open, and we invite you to play. It can be small and simple and easy. It can be throwing sticks down a hill. We don't care how you play. We play in all forms. But as you do so, invite our energy to you, and then observe. Feel. Feel what you feel in your heart. What do you see out of the corner of your eye? What do you maybe hear inside your wee imagination? What do you feel? And those of you who come to us with a decision, well, feel how we guide. Feel how we bring a decision down from its weightiness into how can I play in my life. We understand that it's easy to say when some of you face karmic heaviness right now, but we are the spark of light, the spark of joy, the spark of hope that allows you to open to the truth of who you are and to create from that place rather than the heavy, dense fear. We are going to leave you with a little bit of fairy magic. We invite you to connect to earth, connect to your crystal, or simply open your heart as we do this and allow these sensations to flow through you. Avria kutroka zenna ya shakadana. Haya turkudia chekadia kutrikete kutranya nania turkudia savaranek. Sukudra evra kande shikadanai. Haria kutroku sukudru sukudania shakadanai. Haria kutrokutre katarania turkutia ela turkutia katrokutu shikadanai. Bruku shikada Vurgia Hendra Havru Kutri Shikadana Tubraki Traki Siturkutre Candile Kutru Usakaranai. Halia Kutruku, Usavanaik, Isakaranek,
Evradia Kutrakangia Shakuduna, Adia Triatro Kutringi and Takananak, Asia Kutrania Shakadaria Trokutugani and Takada, Ezakota, Vasiaco, whoo. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. And you are play. Come play with us. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well then, there you have it. Yeah, I don't really know what to say after that. I hope that you could feel their energy. Man, so the first part that my guide brought forward, that is extremely relevant to right now. I don't know about any of you, but this time period of shedding has been very encased. And suddenly there are these decisions and potentialities just starting to like crop up in life. And I have been withdrawing in fear, trying to be like, I'm scared to make decisions with my life, because that is definitely a karmic experience I came with in this life, of just like scared to make decisions, feeling like I'm always making the wrong decision, not knowing what the heck I'm doing with my life all the time. So that is really powerful. That part was a really powerful transition for me, because we are stepping into being the creators, being the master creators that we came here to be. And I've been offered opportunities to create my life in a couple different ways over the next 9 months. And I have just been freaking the heck out about it. Rather than being in that sovereign place of, okay, this is how I wish to create, I've just been cowering in fear and overwhelmed. So that part was really, really meaningful to me. And then, of course, our fairy friends. They had told me that it might be a bit about elementals. I get to do a really wonderful earth school with a friend named Karen Bailey, who I think I'll try to link her stuff down below, because it's really, really powerful and wonderful. And in that, they really asked us to begin to connect to the elementals, which is joyful for me, because my connection with the elementals really firmly started when I lived in Ireland. There just was such a fae connection and an understanding and a realization that that energy is true and real and there, but it's always outside of our perception. And I've been on a journey of what does it mean to connect with the elementals. And that was new to me, of them being like, we're here to help you create this life. And connecting to our energy helps you create from that place of play, which is really the foundation of our soul. Like, I've had these messages come through doing these sessions of like, on the other side of awareness, we are naturally playful souls. Play is so much more of our foundation as a soul than deep seriousness. And so the fact that the elementals are here and saying, we are ready to connect, to help you connect to that place of play within you, to help you remember it, to help you understand it. It lightens my heart, and it brings me joy, and it brings me hope for these next couple months, because I forgot that I was a playful soul over the past couple months. I've just been trying to like breathe and be like, what is happening? Yep. But knowing that like we can go out there
when we're in a place of indecision, or when we're in a place of like kind of that heaviness, and invite the elemental energy to remind us how to play and how to feel childlike wonder. That's a gift. And it is a gift that it sounds like they're really ready to give for the here and now. So, if any of you find yourself out there playing and have an experience with the elementals, please tell me about it. Please comment it below. Please spread that joy. Because I think that we are in a new way of creating our lives, and community within it is so important. That is also something that keeps coming through, is lightworkers are meant to be in community now. Yes, we're spread all over the place, but we are meant to be doing this in community. So if you don't have a lightworker community yet, start by just commenting below these videos and responding to each other. Or if I would love to be able to point you in the direction of lightworker communities if you'd like. I don't lead a community right now. That is something that my guides have kind of been like hinting at, but I'm not quite ready to be in that place right now. But I am receiving so much goodness from doing this process in community with other lightworkers. So, don't know why that came out, but I trust it when it does. I hope in some small way this light, these messages can help you upon your journey. Thank you for going on this journey with me. It is one with some twists and turns, y'all. Like, what? But I'm trusting. And I'm going to take their advice that they gave today to myself as well, because I want to create from this play and from this open heart and see what happens when I do, rather than be in fear all the time, which definitely was a part of this past month, releasing fear. So I'm going to leave you with a giant wave of love. I'd love to hear anything that this video brought forward for you. And I just thank you for being here and that we're on this journey together. So, with a big elemental wave of love, I leave you for now. All right. Ta-ta for now. Goodbye.